All right, got another update for you. After some demo, we've been able to make some progress on the space. It's pretty amazing how much it has opened up. So I know you guys saw with the walls. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around here and kind of give you a slow pan. So now I've got 3 staircases removed. There was one kind of right there. There was one kind of directly where that bag is. And the third one is actually located kind of back over there. So as you can see, oh yeah, there was some shelves over here too. So those are gone. I think the next thing that's gonna happen is this bathroom will get kind of built out. So that wall is gonna get removed, put over past the sink. There's gonna be a wall that's gonna be built around those hot water heaters and that furnace. I'm kind of in the process of deciding how to build the bar. And this is the material, this is the wood. Sorry, there's no light here. Let me see if I can get on this side. So this wood pile here, which is kind of hard to see, is all tongue and groove, and it's like fir, really thick. So I've got, as you can see, a pretty big stack of that. And I'm kind of leaning toward building that, or using that to build the countertop of the bar, and then maybe doing like an epoxy, you know, cover. But as you can see, the space has opened up quite a bit. I want to give a shout out to my friend Andy for mentioning the Ninja Turtle sewer cover right here, which I know the light's not very good. So anyway, yeah, the floor is a little bit uneven, especially kind of where Zaxxon is right now. So I do need to work on that, trying to figure out what to do. I kind of have a vision of like that acid washed concrete, or maybe like an epoxy shield in my old garage. So if you guys did go watch that other video, that's sort of an example of how the floor can look. It's like really shiny, really cool looking. It looks wet all the time, but it's obviously dry. So right now I'm trying to figure out where to do electrical, you know, like where the plugs need to go, where lights will go. And then honestly, like there's all these other things, which include like the dishwasher or sanitizer for pint glasses. And then the cooler, which I'll show you guys here in a second. But yeah, and then this back area actually got worked on quite a bit too. This is where I'll have probably like an office, but also where I'll work on pinball games. And I know it's super pitch black, but there's like shelves everywhere and stuff. So the idea is to kind of get the electrical done first though. That way we have light, power, and we have power. There's like plugs and stuff, but you know, get some overhead lights, and then that way it's gonna be easier to just kind of work. Also, as far as finishing, this side, I'm most likely gonna just spray this all like black. And this side actually has spots where we're gonna fill in the sheetrock. This is where the old staircase was, one of the old staircases. And then I'll sheetrock, you know, any of these other holes that need to be covered. And then for these walls, these exterior walls, I'm thinking of doing like a neon green, you know, something bright, that kind of a thing. Even though I'm pretty sure that from this window, like right here, all the way down, it's gonna be pinball games. And then this pillar here, I'm thinking like 4 arcade games, Neo Geo, Pac-Man, Zaxxon, and I don't know, I might actually put a MAME setup here. Like I have this pretty cool upright MAME system, which I can put on free play. And yeah, I don't know, I'm thinking that might be a good thing to have. I actually have 2 of those, and they're really cool. I mean, they've got like 3,000 games. I built them and found all the ROMs and all that crap myself. And anyway, I'll just have them on free play. So that's kind of my plan with that. I'll show you the cooler that I'm kind of looking at. Also, this shelf here, as weird as it is, I'm probably going to use that to, I'll clean it up, paint it, probably put glasses, just use it for shelving, and this will be kind of the back, I think, of the bar, and then this is kind of where the front bar will go. I want it to be kind of large, maybe loop around, something like that. I don't know. We're trying to figure that out. This display case I'm gonna leave, which is super vintage. This thing is like really old, really cool. And I'm gonna put games and stuff and sell some crap, all my old extra inventory and all that crap. I'm gonna sell that. And then this table over here, this is gonna be the hand washing sink. I know it's really hard to see, sorry about that, but it's pretty cool. It's like a big block of wood. So it'll be better once I get better lights in here. Currently I just got these shop lights, but here, I'll rotate this around. There we go. So yeah, you can see basically it's nice cutting board style wood. This sink is brand new. It's kind of crazy. So I'm gonna try and use that. And now I'll show you guys the cooler and all that crap. So basically, this is the cooler. I'm gonna go with the larger size, which I think it's this one pictured, with 3 cabinets, and it will hold, I think it will actually hold 16 6-barrel kegs. So those are the smaller kegs. Yeah, I think it'll hold, 14. It'll hold 14. So that's the one I'm going with. Here's the dimensions. And then I'll show you the tap. This is actually the tap system here, which is really cool. So it's 10 taps. So I can have 10 hooked up at once and then 4 in there for spare to keep them cool. I could also, and I'm thinking, beer, cider, but I don't know, maybe like a soda or something, maybe an on-tap root beer. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it would be cool. I think that's pretty awesome. Also, another thing is I have to kind of make the decision to whether or not I'm going to have 1 or 2 of these piped up for nitro, and if so, I need to kind of make that decision now. And then this is the dishwasher that I'm going to probably get, which there's currently an energy incentive right now in Oregon, so I think it's $600 off. And basically this is a sanitizer. It takes 2 minutes to run, and it just completely sanitizes your glasses, and it'll do 25 at one time. So the alternative to this is to use a chemical model like this, but that's where you actually have to use some kind of a solvent or something, soap, but it's kind of, I don't know. It's a little cheaper to do this, so I don't know. But this one runs off of 220, and that's what I'm thinking of running. So, and there's just the diagram of the tap system. So anyway, I'm on the border of kind of getting that stuff ready. The other thing that's kind of interesting about this dishwasher is you have to drain it into a floor sink, which is a little tricky. So to do that, because we have a concrete floor, I'm trying to avoid cutting into the floor. And if I can, that will save a lot of everything, time, money. So I'm trying to figure out if it's possible to kind of float the sink a few inches off the ground, and if so, then we can run the pipe directly over, because there's a drain kind of right back over that way. So I'm thinking about putting the dishwasher kind of right where this thing is here, this chimney. And I don't know, maybe put the cooler right next to it. I'm trying to figure all this out. This is where I have to actually start to map things out. see if I can get it to all fit. But there you go. I wanted to give you guys an update, and yeah, I don't know, stuff's happening. So there you go. I hope you guys are good. Hope you're having a good day. I know that I am. Until next time, you guys know what to do. You keep that shit retro by hanging out in the basement. Later on.